The Green River flows as the lifeblood of the eastern half of Utah as an invaluable resource for both innovation and recreation. Like its namesake, Green River, Utah is a town as rich in hospitality as it is in history. It's a true crossroads of adventure. This town welcomes weary road trippers and weekend warriors alike with open arms and unforgettable flavors. Speaking of flavors, when it comes to nourishment, Tamarisk Restaurant stands as a beacon of community and comfort with culinary delights that will invite you to fuel up for your next adventure or beckons you to stay a while. Focusing on a menu rooted in the careful intention of handmade from the heart, it not only boasts cinnamon rolls the size of your head, but it also offers a place to rest your head so that you can stay and play with a side of indulgence along the way. Don't forget, Green River is also the home of the legendary Vetere Melons, where generations of farmers have cultivated some of the juiciest, most sought-after watermelons and cantaloupes in the West, inspiring the annual Melon Days in the fall. We're diving fork first into the flavors, the people, and the stories that make Green River a do-not-miss dining destination. This week on Taste Utah. Whether you're traveling to or through Green River, there's one spot that locals and visitors alike know is a must-stop: the Tamarisk. Located right on the banks of the Green River, Tamarisk has been serving up hearty, home-cooked meals for decades, offering comfort and flavor with a side of stunning views. It's the perfect spot to pull up a seat, savor a bite, with service that makes you feel right at home. Tamarisk, what does it mean? What is the origin of that name?
A tamarisk is a tree that grows by the river, a tree or a bush that grows by the river. They're all up and down our river.
Oh, wow.
They're everywhere.
Which is so special because you really are situated just right off of the Green River. Mm-hmm. So you are this beautiful tamarisk.
Yeah, our restaurant is right on the banks.
Yeah,
so
that people get to come and enjoy.
Yeah.
Give us a lay of the culinary landscape, so to speak.
This is our Navajo taco chicken salad.
Okay.
We bread our own chicken strips, make our own fry bread.
It looks amazing.
It's really good. Homemade honey butter.
Yum.
But it's also really good dipped in the homemade chipotle ranch.
A little column A, a little column B, right? Like a little sweet, a little savory.
Yes. And this salad has black beans and corn, and then romaine lettuce, tomato, queso fresco, avocado. This is our fish tacos. You can choose deep fried cod, that's what this is, or tilapia. And then homemade Mexican coleslaw.
Yes.
And chipotle tartar. We make our own chipotle tartar and mango salsa.
Yum, I love that. So little spice, like a little heat, and then
really
a little
good.
sweet.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh yeah, our corn tortillas, you can't forget that. Those are homemade.
You're making the masa, you're rolling it out, and cooking it on a plancha.
Yes.
I love it. And then these black beans
and
look
we do
amazing.
our own black beans and cilantro lime rice.
Gorgeous. Okay, how fun. All right, next up, tell us
This is
more.
our chili lime steak. We do our own chili lime marinade. It's a sirloin.
Beautiful.
And homemade mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, those look amazing.
The potatoes are really good.
Oh
Sour cream, garlic, butter.
Stick a fork in those, yeah? I'm just getting a little bit of everything in here,
And then this is our bacon and blue burger. Homemade hamburger bun. We make our own hamburger patties.
So you're making the bun in-house?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
And then you're shaping, making your own patties?
Yeah, we make our own patties.
I love how you put the fixins on the side so that people can choose. So it doesn't have to be a custom, like hold the onions. It's like you don't want onions?
Nope, just don't eat them.
Yeah, and then these beverages look beautiful.
We just got a full liquor license
Congratulations.
a few months ago. Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome.
And we were going to mix drinks and we decided we don't have the space. I don't really have the staffing. So we found these canned cocktails.
This is
like
so
this
fun.
Moscow Mule. It's a Utah made Moscow Mule and it's so good.
It's, ginger,
we
lime.
We have 5 or 6
so
canned cocktails.
So let's talk a little bit about this handcrafted, homemade style of food. It's a lot.
Yeah, we do make a lot.
Okay.
First of all, we buy really good ingredients. We don't go cheap on ingredients. Our meat's really good. Everything's good.
Love that. Okay.
Let's see, homemade hoagie buns, hamburger buns.
What are you putting on the hoagies?
The hoagies are our French dip sandwich.
Okay.
We cook our own roast beef and it's sliced thick.
Oh my gosh.
And it's always super tender. That's
Yum.
another really good thing we're gonna have to try sometime.
Yeah,
That's on a
Just keep putting
hoagie.
food in front of me. I'll keep eating it.
And our turkey bacon avocado sandwich is on a
Yum.
hoagie.
Okay.
On a
Cool.
hoagie roll.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Okay. For breakfast, we make our own hollandaise sauce, which is really good.
Yeah. What are you putting it on?
Eggs Benedict. We have a California eggs Benedict.
Okay.
Avocado, tomato, ham, eggs.
That sounds amazing.
It's really good with that
Yum.
hollandaise sauce.
Okay.
We do a tamarisk omelet that is really good.
That
Bacon,
sounds amazing.
mushrooms, cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Yeah.
Yum.
Okay, I'm getting off track.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I've heard of this cinnamon roll. I heard
Oh,
her
yeah, we
tale,
can't forget
legend
the
of the
cinnamon
cinnamon
rolls.
roll, but that you're actually making them from scratch as well.
Yes, the dough, everything. We sell probably 60 of those a day in the summertime.
I mean,
It's crazy. People know about them from all over.
how did you get involved with Tamarisk?
We moved here in about 1991. I started working in the restaurant as a cook.
Are there any people in the back of the house that are still here?
There is one, Gabby. He's been here as long as I have, 33 years.
That's amazing. So you two cooked together.
He came when he was 14 and I was 26.
I think it's so
or
special.
25.
25. I think it's so special because it's indicative of the community that you
Yeah.
create, not only in the front of the house. It's nice to have people come and feel like they belong and can enjoy good food, but
Yeah,
in the
it's a
back of
family.
the house, you two,
Yeah, we grew up together, I feel
Yeah,
like. We've
that's-
talked about that before.
really special.
Yeah. I waited tables for probably 25 years before I became an owner, so
So you've basically worked every position in the restaurant.
yeah.
That's amazing. So
Yeah,
how
I
did
know
it?
how to do everything.
That is so cool. I mean, I think the best owners do, and it brings an appreciation to how you curate and craft a team environment as well. How did you come into ownership of it?
In 2014, the previous owners of the restaurant decided they were going to sell.
Okay.
So we teamed up with two other guys. So
Okay.
there were four of us, and we bought the restaurant. So that was 2014.
Okay.
Trevor and I owned it with Nick and Josh,
Okay.
and they've since moved on. They moved to Torrey and built a really nice boutique hotel.
So they moved on.
And Trevor and I now own half each.
Okay.
He owns half, I own half, and that happened in 2021.
Okay. Well, that's
And
really
I
special.
hardly ever wait tables anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes
Which
you wash dishes.
I
yeah.
kind of miss waiting
Yeah.
tables a little bit.
Listen,
yeah.
I'm right there with you. Like
It's fun.
put myself through school waiting tables, and
It's good money.
And it's just so fun.
It
It's
is
so
fun.
fun to serve people and to have someone come and sit in your section and want a certain kind of experience and be able to know what you're offering so well that you can kind of help them gauge what to expect.
Right.
And now you've expanded it into, you still have this beautiful gift shop, which I have to say I love because it's just full of like local Utah.
Yeah, I try to find local things.
I saw Ritual Chocolate in there, which is from, up
Yeah,
north. So it's
yeah.
so fun that people can be down here still tasting Utah chocolate.
Yeah.
And then you also have this really cute coffee shop area.
I've been thinking about putting a coffee shop in for a few years. That area used to be a salad bar.
Oh.
It was a really good salad bar, but then COVID happened. We just never brought it back.
Yeah.
And I thought, we should put a coffee shop in here. How could we do that? And that was in 2023,
I love
I
it.
think.
Yeah.
In
So
the winter, January.
relatively new idea, but I will say that I know when I travel, I know when friends travel, other people travel, the question isn't where can I get coffee now? It's where can I get a good cup of coffee?
Yes.
And there's this beautiful space now open year round where you can.
We're back in Green River at the Tamarisk, where they're all about hospitality. Not only are they scratch making many of their items on their breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu, but they're making fresh cinnamon rolls, specialty coffee, and your bed if you choose to stay in one of their 3 semi-secret Skyfall rooms downstairs. Secret's out.
So you're making these every morning. What's the process? What is that process like?
It takes 3 hours.
3
It always
hours.
takes 3 hours.
Okay.
So Martine comes in, he mixes up the
Okay.
dough, he lets it raise, he
Okay.
rolls them out, puts butter, cinnamon, sugar on them, rolls them up.
I mean,
He covers a whole table with dough.
I love it. And then you put the frosting on it and it just
We heat it up, put frosting on.
beautiful melty. And I would tell you, like, this would be one of the ways I would want to wake up. And after eating all this food, I would just want to stay here. And you can.
So one of the improvements that you made was this, is it Skyfall?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so we have 3 guest rooms
Okay.
downstairs under the restaurant.
Okay.
Kind of like a bed and breakfast. You get breakfast with your room.
Oh, how
Come up and
cool.
eat breakfast.
Okay.
Each room has 1 queen size bed. Each room has its own different art installation.
Okay.
We have a book cliff room and a Goblin Valley room that the art is made out of an actual climbing rope from Goblin Valley, which is pretty neat.
That is so
Pretty
cool.
And then we have the Crystal Geyser room. Big windows, look right out on the river.
Yeah, the cute little setup down there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it
really
really
nice.
is so special. What was the motivation for that?
That space was a banquet room, just
Oh.
one big banquet room that we used maybe 4 times a year if somebody in town wanted to do a baby shower
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah. So it was
Otherwise,
like-
it just sat there empty.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Nick and Josh came up with this idea to put 3 guest rooms down there. And we honestly thought that is crazy.
Yeah.
But no, they're rented almost every night. They're
mean-
so neat, they're so different.
It really seems to me that what Tamarisk offers here is hospitality. Like
Yes.
Eastern Utah hospitality at its finest.
Yeah, I get compliments all the time on our customer service, so it's really good. That's the most important thing,
Yeah, absolutely.
is how we treat people.
If I could craft a perfect like Eastern Utah vacation, it would be to stay in one of the Skyfall rooms, because I really do feel like Green River is one of the best kept secrets in Utah, because
I
it's
agree.
so centrally located to so many fun parts of Utah. I mean, Moab is literally 45 minutes down the road.
Yes.
But then on your way to Moab, you have Arches,
Canyonlands.
Canyonlands just on the other side.
Also, Bryce Canyon's not far. Bryce Canyon, Zion, Lake Powell.
I mean, yeah,
So,
it's
we're
such a
kind of in
good
the middle.
point. Yeah, you're perfectly located. And so to be able to stay here for 4 or 5 nights, know that you can start your day with a cinnamon roll.
Yes.
And you can finish your day with fresh tacos, house-made tortillas, house-made brownie sundae.
Yeah.
It's such a gift to our Utah food, beverage, and adventure community, honestly.
Thank you.
Do you-
I really enjoy it. I love doing this.
I can feel that.
It's what I love.
It really
I love to feed people.
Yeah, it really feels like an offering. Do you ever get out there to play? Are you an
I do.
adventurer at heart?
I do.
Yeah.
I love to go hiking. I love to get on the river.
Yeah. Do
I
people
don't
float
get
the
to do
Green
it as
River?
often.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks fun. And then there's melon days. I mean, there's just
Yeah.
on either end of when you enter or exit Green River, you can
Yeah.
always there's always succulent melons.
There
which I
are
just
melon
love.
stands.
Yeah. What I'm
They're
going to
so
tell
good.
you I want to do, Allison, I'm going to take that brownie sundae. I want to go sit down by the river and just take in this magnificent space and just
That will be great.
Thank you so much.
You're
for
welcome. Thank
everything
you.
that you do for our state
welcome.
and for truly offering food that makes us proud. You make us proud.
Thank you
so
very
thank
much.
you.
No visit to Green River is complete without stopping by Tamarisk for a cinnamon roll or tasting one of its most famous exports, Vetere Melons, at one of their stands on either side of the freeway entrance. For generations, the Vetere family has been growing some of the sweetest, juiciest watermelons and cantaloupes in the West, putting Green River at the forefront of restaurant menus all over the state and a must-stop for melon lovers everywhere.
Hi, Katy.
Hi!
It's good to have you here, Katy.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be here. I cannot wait to talk Green River melons, but first you have to introduce me to your ladies.
This is my wife, Rita,
Okay, Rita, nice to meet you.
and this is my oldest daughter, Heidi.
Heidi,
Nice
so
to
nice
meet
to
you,
meet
Katy.
you.
Yes.
So you've grown up basically farming watermelons.
Yes. Since I've been born. Yep, we've
Oh
been doing
my
this,
gosh.
and it's great. It's a great way to grow up.
And how old is the actual farm?
You know, my dad started as a kid when in the early 1900s. Well, he was born in 34, but his dad, they grew melons, shipped them out by rail.
Wow.
And the kids would pick watermelons, and he would drive horse and buggy to Kenilworth, Price, and Schofield,
Whoa.
and come back, and that's where it started. Then he went into service. In 1958, he got out of the service, and he decided that he wanted to give people something good, and he came back and started his own farm in 58.
When you grow food, when you cultivate it, you're exposing people from all over the world to something that is so
unique about Utah?
My dad's motto was, you know, if you can't put a smile on someone's face, the dollar's not worth nothing. So that was his motto, and we still live by that today.
Your Green River watermelons have come up in almost every season of conversations I have with chefs when there's a melon dish. What makes Green River watermelons, especially yours, so special and unique?
We don't put a lot of fertilizer on.
Okay.
A lot of fertilizer, you can get tons of production, but the flavor's gone.
Okay.
So we try to keep it where the taste is the best, and you don't get that much production, but everybody will get a wow out of it.
What is it about farming that made you decide, I want to continue this on? This is something I want to offer to my children and to the community.
I think what keeps me going is the people coming back. They've had a melon either a year ago, a week ago, or 5 years ago. They come back and they make this a trip during the summer from overseas, from wherever.
All over the world.
And they come and they say, wow, I got the best melon here 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Rita, what do you love about, because the little birdie told me that you're actually allergic to melons. So what do you love about farming and melons from?
I love the aspect of raising my kids they know how to work, they respect the ground, and we do it together.
How many employees do you have?
You know, I have the 3 daughters and wife, and planting this year I had 4 guys. My oldest guy, he was beside my dad and me picking watermelons for years, and now he picks about all the watermelons.
You've grown up with these.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah.
They have grown up with them.
Yeah.
My workers are family to me.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's a honeydew.
Honeydew. Oh, Caitlin, right?
Yes,
Oh,
Caitlin.
wonderful. Thank you. You've cut it, so basically it's already like ready for me to go. Okay, cool.
Dig on it.
That's really juicy
They're good.
and like so sweet. And then what are some of the other varieties again?
We have Canary, Israeli, Crenshaw, honeydew obviously, some green meated cantaloupe, which is kind of a honeydew cantaloupe flavor to it, regular orange meat cantaloupe,
Yum.
and then seed and seedless watermelon, both red on the inside. And then we have some yellow meated, also watermelon.
Oh,
Seedless.
wow.
Seedless.
So
Seedless.
everything is basically seedless. Seems like that's just the way it's going, the trends of the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seems like-
Yeah.
We talk about this a lot on the show as well, both with restaurants and with farms, that it's not a career, it's a lifestyle.
Yes.
What are the hours that you keep?
That I keep?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm up lots of times all night long, running
Yeah.
pumps
Yeah.
to drain water,
Yeah.
change water, but normally from 5 till midnight.
Oh, looks like we got some watermelon.
And this is raw.
Let's get in on some of this watermelon. Rita won't, obviously, but and we've got the seeds here.
Eat a
That's
piece.
really
the
nice.
seeds.
What you are doing down here, what you're offering the people of Utah is phenomenal. And I think we should get a watermelon cheers in here.
Yeah.
Just thank you. Thanks to all of you for all of your hard work and effort. We're gonna go cheers. We're gonna go learn more about it in the fields, Greg, right? We're gonna go to a watermelon field, maybe a cantaloupe field. But just thank you. Thank you so much for all of your effort. And let's
Thanks
go
for
make
spreading the joy.
Oh, listen, you make it easy when you grow the joy. I just tell people go eat it. Okay, let's go to the fields, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the many things that's really remarkable about what you do is that everything that you grow is grown by hand.
We start by putting starts in a greenhouse,
Okay.
and they grow for a month, and then we'll start putting them in the ground the end of April, 1st of May, depending on the weather. And we'll come in and we'll make furrows, and we'll plant right beside that furrow with the plant.
And what's a furrow?
This that you're standing in here, that's
Just
where the
this
water,
little-
the furrow
okay.
is where the water will
Water
go
comes
from the
through.
top to the bottom of the field. And it's right close to it, because that little plant with the roots, if it don't have water, a lot of water, when
Yeah.
they're first starting, they'll die.
Where does it go from here?
Within another week to 2 weeks, we'll
Mm-hmm.
start picking this field,
Okay.
and the others will go clear through September. We have melon days the 3rd week of September, and
Okay.
then we should have good melons until frost.
Melon Days, does that just happen down in Green River?
It does.
What is it? Yeah.
Every year, it's a big festival.
Okay.
The farmers all donate a bunch of watermelons, and my brother will go to the park, and he sits there all day slicing.
There's a vine here. Will you show me sort of, you want to make sure that you have like a flower. Is that right?
The flowers will come. This is a seedless watermelon. You see this one right up here is a seeded watermelon.
Okay.
You have to have a seeded watermelon to pollinate the seedless to ever have a seedless watermelon.
How can you tell like the perfect watermelon or the watermelon that's for you?
On a watermelon, I don't know if you can see this. I'll show you.
Okay.
You see there's a spoon and a curl. See this?
Oh, yeah.
If you look how shiny it is in between the stripes,
Okay.
that will dull up. So as in the field, you have some signs to go by,
Okay.
but the sure way is if you don't cut a melon and try, every field's a little different.
Okay.
So we cut a lot of melons
Yeah.
to make sure we got the best one for our stands.
Nice. I think it's exceptional to know like this is what you're doing. The way that you care for these fields is going through 10 plus fields full of melons, and you're hand hoeing, you're hand irrigating, creating all of these beds, you're damming off the ends when you need to. Two best friends are the hoe, the shovels, I would say daughters and grandchildren, and wife probably too.
Yes.
Because it is just a collective team effort. You can't do it without them.
We wouldn't be in the business today if it wasn't for my family.
Oh.
No, a lot of people the last 5-6 years, they'll come in and they'll say, I just want to thank you for what you're doing. And that's what keeps you going. It's that smile on their face, and thanking you for what you're doing. Then you go, well, we'll keep it up and keep going.